went to Goba to do a trauma course and had the opportunity to meet the folks there.
The course that we were teaching is a team course. Teach a group of people various skills and methods to deal with trauma. We were able to teach them some skills. They don't really have the opportunity to do hands-on training.
Working in pediatrics department for the last 3 years, just to join this pediatrics department as a general practitioner. In our country, even the trauma is becoming the leading cause of death.
We are in surgical emergency department. We receive majority of patients with trauma. The training is useful for ourselves in order to manage life-threatening conditions in resource-limited areas such as ours.
The trainers, they are so friendly. Their passion they have, that's what impressed me very much. They came this long distance to teach us, and even they act like a patient.
Training that we received yesterday is very important because in trauma setups it is a hectic environment, it's chaotic. We have to be organized, we have to be systematic.
We were having training on advanced trauma life support, which is very important because the golden time is the first 8 hours post-trauma, and the training was on this area, and which is very important, even though we have limited resources. Ethiopian insertion for me is a new practice actually. It was difficult in, especially in newborns who have respiratory failure. Intubation is very important, even though we don't have mechanical ventilators.
The hospital infrastructure is crumbling because they just don't have the resources and the training to keep up the location and keep up the equipment as yet. There's an extreme need and such motivation. The surgeons are super excited. They'd really like to have a supply chain so that they're able to get more of those supplies into the hospital.
I had the opportunity to observe some of the operating room facilities and how they manage common clinical problems. One of the things that we saw was cholecystectomy for recurrent biliary colic. In my neck of the woods, that would be managed with laparoscopic cholecystectomy. Laparoscopic technology is not available in Goba. With standard open cholecystectomy technique, those patients are in hospital for 2 to 3 days afterwards, and certainly from a patient comfort and outcome point of view, laparoscopic cholecystectomy would be well established as a benefit to the patient population. One of the needs may well be to look at the possibility of laparoscopic training, provision of laparoscopic equipment for the general surgery department.
We can work together with them to supply what they need and build on the relationship that we started while we were here in Ethiopia.
I learned a lot from them. Since yesterday, I'm so happy, and I am planning to have a passion like them, to help people, to help patients. Seriously, yes, this is from my bottom of my heart.